What up, everybody? It is the Overachievers Gaming Pod. I did it again. Overachievers Gaming Pod. I'm just so excited. This is special.
Dummy.
This is a special episode for me. No, we're gonna keep that. That's all keeping. I'm a little flustered right now, and I'm gonna tell y'all why in a second. But it's me, Dominic at Ashley Pastrami.
And what's up, guys? I'm Charlie at Vash, and we have a very special guest today with us.
Professor Edwin Najmi. So happy to have you. Go ahead and throw out all the plugs. You got a lot of plugs right now. You got a lot of cool shit going on, and I want you to throw all that out there.
Thanks for having me, guys. Edwin Najmi, one of the leading gamers, I guess, in jiu-jitsu. So we're here to talk about some gaming and jiu-jitsu, and to show you guys that it's still cool to game even though you're older and you do jiu-jitsu. So
I love that.
Yes.
I love that. Professor, what's your oh, you know what? Let's stop that. I'm gonna not call you professor anymore. We went through this.
Yes.
My old karate shit is coming at me.
I feel like an old sensei.
That's so funny. Well, let's do this. I know when you're top dog Gracie Baja black belt under Professor Humulo Bahal. Are you in LA or?
Yeah, born and raised
out in LA. That's awesome. That's awesome. And you guys got a new school, right?
Yeah, we're opening up soon. We've been in construction for a year, but we're almost open in Tarzana. It's like a suburb in LA, so we're excited.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. So Humulo used to teach. Just a quick funny story. Humulo used to teach in Tarzana in Encino. They're like neighborhood cities, and that's the gym I started training at with him when I was a white belt. And then now to be here 10 years later to open a gym with him, he's my partner.
It's amazing.
So, yeah, just like life comes full circle. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you guys have a really cool dynamic, it seems, and like everything. You guys always have like, obviously like, Professor Bahala is like a legend, and like you guys always have like the craziest like people coming through. Like for worlds that just happened. Charlie, just so you know, we are gonna talk a little jiu-jitsu stuff. I know this is mostly we're a gaming podcast. But, I got someone on that I've been following for a couple of years, and we're gonna talk jiu-jitsu. But Worlds just happened. Worlds is like a big tournament out in California done by the IBJJF. And you guys, Gracie Baja is one of the biggest teams in the world. And you guys, who was coming through your camp recently for Worlds? You guys,
we had Keenan. We had Keenan Cornelius. He's the boy now. So he got a little like background for non-jiu-jitsu guys. He was part of like a bigger team. I would say like one of the biggest teams, like maybe even our rival. And then he got kicked out.
Atos,
He got kicked out. Had nowhere to train. And then Humulo, brought him in and let him train with us for the Worlds. And I think he might be sticking around for a while to train with us. So
that'd be dope. He's a solid guy.
And he's a gamer too. You guys should get him on here.
I know. Another one I've tried to message, dude.
Yes.
Maybe you can help me.
I will.
Maybe you could throw that connect
Keenan
out.
on here.
I would love for that.
I think he plays League. But,
all right.
He's a huge fucking nerd. He always posts like funny memes and shit.
I think that's how we bonded, because like we're both like gamers and jiu-jitsu guys. So.
Well, so you said like 10 years ago or so you went in for jiu-jitsu. What got you into jiu-jitsu? How'd that happen?
My cousin, who's my lawyer now, used to beat me up at my grandma's house using like wrestling moves. And then I was like, fuck, like the older cousin that's beating up in wrestling. And then I was like, fuck, like I need to beat this guy, How can I beat this guy? And I think he was putting me like a Kimura, like a shoulder lock. And like I didn't understand what was going on. So I literally started training just to beat him. That's absolutely hilarious. Yeah, so I trained a year just to beat him. Like I think I trained once a week grappling at like a karate dojo. Then after like I was a really bad kid, and I was like, oh shit, like I'm kind of good at this, and I hate school, so let's just train, let's just see what happens. So then I left the karate school, went and found a random jiu-jitsu school. It happened to be Humulo. I had no idea who was good in jiu-jitsu or not. I thought they were scamming me. And then I got really lucky in my journey. But
dude, that's what happened to me. My brother also does jiu-jitsu. And I was sick of like getting the shit kicked out of me all the time. So I said, fuck it.
It was pretty much me, but yeah, I was a bad kid. I was a really bad kid. I got expelled from like 3 schools when I was like 14
LA's
to 16.
a tough ass joint, man.
But
LA's tough as shit.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu, I could say confidently saved my life and made me a better person. So, and I don't even know if I'd be here today if I didn't do jiu-jitsu. So,
that's fair, man. Well, it's funny. I found you. The first time I ever saw you was when you were purple belt. There was that highlight of you going around of your flying triangle, which I would say at this point is what you're probably best known for. I know like That's been a long time since that was a thing. But Charlie, like a flying,
like the musical triangle,
no,
just flying around with it.
See, this is gonna happen though. This is gonna be hilarious when I mention everything, especially when I mention like everyday Pojada. It's like, also Charlie, just to get you,
to bless you.
Yeah, exactly. Charlie and non-jujitsu listeners, which I know we're gonna have a nice mix on this one, I assume. R's in Portuguese are pronounced as H. So when you hear me say like homolo or something, or like Pojada, like that's an R, but it's pronounced H. But a triangle, for those who know, is a choke involving like your legs and your opponent's like arm and neck, and you can look it up. Google.com is a wonderful thing. But that's how I first saw you. There was like your highlight going around, like I think it was like Reddit or something. And I was like, dope. And then it hit you up randomly, which was the funniest bit. Which is sometimes how we got people. Like I was saying before, we got on our last guest just by messaging him, and it fucking works,
For sure.
Yeah,
sometimes.
It's cool. You just ask people, because all we do is like we love video games so much, and we just want to have like a conversation with other people who love video games, and that's really all it comes down to. And it's like that kind of bridges the gap with a lot of people. So it's pretty rad. I appreciate you taking the time and
Thank you for having me on. And I think gaming and jiu-jitsu are so similar in the fact that like if you meet someone that does jiu-jitsu, like you automatically like love that guy. You want to talk to him. And I feel like gaming the same way. Like
hell yeah, unless they play shit you don't like. That's the only time it's ever. Like, you're like trash.
I put a post like a month ago, like a throwback of me playing RuneScape. I just got like 50 like loyal followers, and these guys are like and then one guy messaged me like there was a random video of a sparring video at the gym, and the background, I'm not even in the video, you can hear me talking about RuneScape, and he's like, bro, in the third slide, are you talking about RuneScape? And I'm like, yes.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's pretty wild.
That's so funny.
But yeah,
it's both. Yeah, they're both niche communities, dude. And like, so my question, so like, when were you? When was like your first? Like, what was your first video game? Do you remember?
I want to say maybe like Super Mario.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably the same forever. And like, do you have a, like what? Like, what was the game like that like solidified you as a gamer? Like, what was your favorite game like, as you were growing up?
I would say when I was a kid, I loved Pokemon.
Oh fuck yeah.
I love Pokemon on the Game Boy.
Fuck yeah.
I'm 26, so I'm like, I think I'm a little younger. So maybe like the games I played are like a little.
I still love
different.
Pokemon, dude.
Yeah,
I'm about to be 30.
I love Pokemon. The second, my older cousin, like I think it's called Game Shark, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Like he hacked my game. That was like the best day of my whole life. I was like, holy shit, I got all the Pokeballs. I got everything.
You're getting everything.
So I love Pokemon. Everything. But I think like growing up in my teens, the game, I think like my favorite game of all time has to be RuneScape. I was a big RuneScape nerd.
I mean, that's pretty awesome because RuneScape was huge, but it was still kind of even niche as a game itself.
Yeah, like all my friends played. Like the summers, I would literally play for like 15 hours a day. I wouldn't leave my desk to even eat.
Funny
like
shit.
I would just eat chips, or like whatever was easy to eat. But yeah, I had like YouTube highlights of me PKing. I had a Pure. I don't know if you guys play that game, but
I played for a minute, and then I got into. They did the old school RuneScape, which you told me about, Charlie.
Yeah.
But
I did that for a minute, but I couldn't get back into it. I was too far.
I can't get back into it now too. But like when I used to play, I had like probably like I don't know like 100 friends that used to play with me. So like it was like really fun for me. But now it's just like any game in general, it's hard to play if you don't have friends playing with you. So
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I still like single player games, me personally. I mean, I just finished playing Days Gone. I just platinumed it yesterday.
I saw that.
Was cool.
How terrible is that?
It wasn't terrible per se, but it was definitely not as fun as I wanted it to be. Like I really wanted that game to be fun because the game visually is fantastic, but I don't know. It just felt like it was 30 hours too long.
Right.
Pretty much it. Like I mean, it was.
Wait,
I
how
think
many
I put
hours
like
did it take you to platinum it?
I think 65.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but like I'm that type of person who
He's on
I love
vacation
going
right
through.
now. He
I'm
can
on
do it.
vacation. Now I'm playing through Rage 2, which is a lot of fun.
Nice. Yeah. I've
hilarious.
never been like a single player guy. I've always hated single players.
That's a lot. I feel like that's usually a lot of a thing with a lot of people. Like there's obviously I float a lot between single and multiplayer. As it stands right now, I'm mostly multiplayer. There's zero single player games I'm playing. But like when the new Zelda or the new Metroid comes out, like the new Pokemon, like I'll dump fucking weeks into that. You know what I mean?
I love them and I wish I could, but I don't know. I feel like I have like severe ADD and ADHD, so it's like hard for me to focus. I like end up going on my
someone
phone
screaming at you.
No, or like and
Yeah.
I just like lose focus.
Yeah.
So even like Fortnite, when I play Fortnite, I hate to play solos. I like to play with a squad all the time. So
Well, speaking of you and multiplayer, like you do a really good job of your like your social presence of it being like professional jiu-jitsu. I mean, obviously like super fun and stuff. But I didn't even know you played video games until your last Kasai match, and before that there was like that piece that the one that I posted. So that's like funny because it's like I feel like a lot of times with like people who have big followings, they try to like branch that shit out, but you do a really good job of like. You're like secret nerd, dude. You know what I mean?
I mean,
it's like secret nerd.
I keep it real, like, and I don't know. I feel like, especially in jiu-jitsu, like a lot of these guys are like squares, you know. Like I don't know.
Oh, 100%.
I don't even know if that's mean, but like they're like not even like. I don't know. I feel like they're a bad influence, you know. They just like not having personality and like being a square and like copying everybody is kind of like.
Yeah.
Encouraging jiu-jitsu, you know, and like they don't like the people that are different. So I'm just trying to be myself. I keep it real. Like if I'm playing Fortnite,
the best hair in jiu-jitsu, my guy.
I'm playing Fortnite. I don't care if I'm getting dubs at like 11 p.m. on a Saturday night. I'm posting. I'm getting dubs on Saturday. You know, I don't care. I don't care if I'm not out. Like I'm just real, and I think people appreciate that. So be yourself. You know,
man.
I think that's the most.
That's
important
why
thing.
I got into you.
Yeah.
Like that. Like you know, besides like you having the best barber in like LA, I think. Like for real, dog. Who's the barber?
My barber. I missed my appointment yesterday, Irv. I'm sorry. I know you hate me.
Irv, forgive him.
He's pissed at me.
Forgive you.
Forgive him. He'll live.
So
Yo,
I found the
like
best
shadow
barber
marketing
because he's our student. He's our blue belt. And then I promoted him so much. Now I can't even get a haircut. I gotta book 6 days in advance at a barber shop.
That's funny. Yo, in New York, dog, it's 2 weeks. I got 2 weeks in advance. I got to do.
Yeah, that's wild, man. That's wild. It's too much for me, but it's all
it's
good.
A bit. It works out though.
That's
like
got
the hair. The hair don't lie, son.
It's wild right now, but.
So like right now, are you mostly playing Fortnite? You think?
Yeah, pretty much exclusively. I'm not playing any other games. I feel like I just got good at Fortnite.
Yeah.
Like I was never that good at shooting games, you know. Like I was always better at like I played a lot of World of Warcraft too, growing up in like high school. I was a big WoW fan. I had an undead rogue. I used to play like Burning Crusade and stuff, but yeah, I was never that good at shooting games.
Have you seen they're doing the WoW Vanilla, the classic?
Yeah, that's just too like I just can't do those games anymore, you know.
Well, especially now, like you know, I feel like
especially as a business
having
owner.
jiu-jitsu as a hobby is one thing, but like once you hit black belt, especially if you have like school duties and like you know you were coaching at Worlds, like obviously you're more than even just a normal black belt, like with all the stuff you're doing. So like once that happens, I'm sure time is just like you just don't have it.
Yeah, it's just a commitment too, dude. I feel like it's a job to play like World of Warcraft. Like it's a grind, man. Sure. Like you gotta grind every day. Like you need at least solid 6 to 8 hours every day. So it's tough, but yeah,
that's fair.
I like battle royales because like I don't have to do shit. You know, I just drop into the map and I play the game. You know,
right?
So like
you
know. The other games, I'm just like falling behind every day. I'm like, damn, you know, and then I feel bad.
That's what we said too. Like the thing about me is I played Fortnite for a minute. I stopped because I just couldn't get into it. I couldn't stay into it rather. But then I started playing Apex Legends. I don't know if you fucked with that at all.
Yeah, I played a couple games.
Apex was like my jam, and I was playing that forever. But I've recently, Charlie, we could segue into this. I've started playing Destiny 2 again.
Oh wow!
God.
I used to play Destiny. I used to do that for a long time.
There's a new season. There's a new season right now, and it's fucking great. I swear.
There's something new coming out too, right? Or is that the new season?
All right, so we're gonna drop it off. So like new season right now, season Opulence. The game's fire again, which I'm gonna have a talk about in a second about how it's bullshit to say like the game's fire again. Like just make the game good. I don't ever have to like be bummed or bored with it. But
yeah, I hate
season
that.
Opulence, fucking lit. And then in the fall, they're doing a new expansion. We're going back to the moon, Eris Norn, more Hive shit. It looks lit too. The shit got leaked for it, and so Bungie was like, "Fuck it, we're just gonna drop the trailer early."
Nice,
which was smart on their part. That could have been planned. Who knows anymore? Like that shit is viral. The shit how that works is funny.
Yeah.
But they're gonna go over to E3. But crazy shit though, Destiny 2, the next expansion is gonna be streamed through Stadia, or not streamed, but you could play through Stadia, and it's gonna have cross saving, Charlie. Between platforms.
That's
big. That's huge. That's huge for video games in general because like that's just more and more we're seeing that at some point where you're just gonna have cross play in general, like straight up cross play.
Yeah. Did you Call of Duty as well? Cross platform.
Yeah. So it's like obviously that was huge with Fortnite between like, Switch and Xbox or Switch and PC and blah, blah, blah.
Oh yeah.
But like, this is huge though. Cause I mean, I have a nicer desktop, so I could like play solo on my desktop all fucking beefy and then save like all that shit saved and then turn on my Xbox and play with my homies for multiplayer stuff.
That's huge. Definitely. I mean, I think that was the future. I mean, it definitely affects their sales, but that's what makes the game great,
Yeah,
I feel like all these battle royales became so good or popular because of the crossplay. So
yeah, the fact that you can play with somebody on a Switch, on an iPad, a PC, and a PS4, that's what's up.
My friend plays this on his iPhone. He plays Fortnite on his iPhone. He can't build.
That's
he just
mad
shoots.
props. I can't do it.
I'm just like,
you tried it. I remember, Charlie, you did it for a minute, didn't you?
Yeah, when it first came out, I was playing it pretty good, and got a couple wins at first because people weren't used to how it played on a phone.
Yeah.
But I had played a lot of like PUBG Mobile.
Yeah.
So I was kind of better at it. I can't play it now. It's too tough.
Yeah, I can't. Now it's sweaty as fuck. Now it's so sweaty.
I feel like my fingers would be so sweaty I can't click on the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, it's like I don't know. I'm like it's like. For me, I would just have problems like tapping, or like it wouldn't register my tapping, and I'd be dead.
I can't do that.
I can't have that.
But especially now, like all the players are so good at the game because all these battle royales have been out for a minute.
Good.
It just like before, if you could build like a little 1x1 in Fortnite, you were like a god, and now it's like fucking like I take one shot and this guy's building like a castle on top of me.
It's like 30 towers. Yeah.
And he's like an 11-year-old kid.
Yep.
Like I'm not even kidding.
Yep. That 11-year-olds play more than we are. That's the funny thing. Is like children have an advantage
how they pick it up.
They're fucking children.
It's crazy. Like I have like my homie's like little cousin. He's 17 years old, and he's like, yeah, man, I play Fortnite. Let's play sometime. And I was like, yeah, like there's no way this kid is good. And I started playing with him, and this kid dropping like 20, 30 kills a game. I'm like, who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Little bastards, dude.
It's unreal, man. It's unreal how good these kids are. It's scary. And in jiu-jitsu too, and like, everything in life.
Oh my god!
They're just like,
especially like in sports, like seeing the next generation of kids that are coming up.
It's
what
wild.
are those twins that are part of the art of jiu-jitsu? They're Mendez brother kids.
Rutolos?
They were like green belts. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. I've been a fan of them
insane
for a long time. Yeah, I saw them this weekend. They're like they're 18 years old now.
They're insane.
Huge.
They're insane. It's bullshit. Like, Charlie, it's these two twins that they've been doing jiu-jitsu since they were fucking babies, and like beating adults at green belt, which green belt is like your highest as a kid. You turn 16 and you can either be promoted to blue or purple, depending on how good you are. They should probably be purple belts, but that's another conversation. But they're just like
good beasts. Like I can't believe how good they are. They were like little babies, like little kids.
But it's the same shit.
Yeah,
it's like you get kids started young on something, and they're gonna be good.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing was like starting young is that you're either gonna end up hating it and quitting, or you're gonna be really good at it. So it's just like hard to keep that like passion.
Yeah,
you just get sick of it sometimes. But those kids are wild, man. It's unreal.
Yeah, I mean,
what about that one kid I was watching? Like he's on FaZe. It's like the 12-year-old kid that plays Fortnite. I don't know if you guys saw that guy. He just signed to FaZe. He's like 12 years old. He's insane.
Oh,
he's
insane.
That
happened.
He's like cussing.
I don't know. There's like all that
beef
controversy with FaZe right now.
Yeah, with Tfue. I saw that.
Yeah. That's all crazy shit. His contract got leaked or someone posted it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm not trying to get FaZe as an enemy of the podcast, but dude, that contract was dirty.
Yeah.
It was like they got like everything. They got like and it's like, yo, no wonder homie wants to bounce.
Hey, FaZe, if you want to make me a pro gamer, let me know. I'll take Tfue's spot.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you'll
you
already got that
shooter,
crazy
so
Baja
it's all
money.
good. Yeah. We'll sub them out quick.
That's hilarious. That's so funny. Well, if FaZe is listening, I'm already stoked, regardless if they hate me or like you. So that's already like a one up, I think.
No, but it's cool. They just signed like some like athletes. Miles Leonard, he plays on the Trailblazers on Portland. They just signed him as like a FaZe gamer. So I think that's pretty cool. They're like expanding their roster.
I think FaZe is definitely one of the
smart.
Bigger ones. Yeah, they're very good at like that shit, like marketing and like who they grab. Like obviously
they can make
getting a pro athlete. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they can make anyone a star. So
yeah,
that's cool.
Well, so we know you're playing Fortnite. Edwin, Charlie, what are you doing right now? I don't even know what you're besides just Days Gone. Did you just finish that? That's it.
Yeah, just finished Days Gone. Still playing a little bit of Marvel Strike Force.
Obviously,
still that's going to be forever and a day. And we've gotten some feedback from people, and I think Dom and I talked it through, and we're going to start doing a segment on this show for Marvel Strike Force. So we're not going to actually make a new podcast. So it'd be kind of like the OG chat of what we do before. So if you liked what we talked about with Casino and the last guest, and you want to hear more about that, stay tuned for OG chat. MSF Insider is what we're calling it.
Whatever you want, baby. You're the boss.
Whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you
we'll
want to do. I defer
Name
all
TBD.
that to you. You're the best.
So I'm playing. So other than that, I'm playing some Rage 2 right now, which is a lot of fun. And
Dude,
then
all I get are advertisements for Rage 2.
it's entertaining as well.
They are so good at fucking advertising on my Instagram. My Instagram, that's all I get are Rage 2 advertisements.
Dude, advertisements in general. I like look at something on my Safari or something, and then the next thing I know, there's a fucking ad on Instagram. I'm like, what?
100%.
Like,
100%.
are they watching me? You know what's going on?
Yes, the answer is yes.
They are.
Yes,
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely. And then I've actually been playing a little bit of Dauntless. I know we put that in our Slack to talk about a little bit, but I don't know if you guys have heard of that. It's also by Epic as well. So remember how we were talking about the last episode about all the new stuff with the state of play with Monster Hunter World. So this is Dauntless is kind of from Epic.
Yeah.
Well, it's made in that style. It's I don't think it's from Epic specifically. I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's so it's essentially it's like a Monster Hunter type game, but it's free to play. So you can just hop in for a hot second, play, do one monster match, do whatever, do a hunt. It's fun. Not for me. I'm not a fan of like one giant boss battle outside of like Dark Souls, but either way, it's still pretty cool. So it was fun to play. I played it for like an hour and a half. I think I did like half a dozen monster fights. I was like, this is cool. See the potential, just not for me.
Yeah.
I definitely need to
that's funny, man.
I definitely need to like diversify my gaming, you know, and get some other games in rotation. You know, I've always been like a guy that just like butchered the shit out of something I liked, you know, and just did it.
Well, I was
every
gonna
day.
say it seems like because
I've
like
always
you
been
playing
like that.
MMOs.
Yeah.
Dumping all that time into like an MMO, like, you know, either RuneScape or World of Warcraft. That's kind of like your play style. You get into it, you play it for a goddamn ever, and then
like
you'll find your next deal.
I can't play any game right now. Like my brother loves PUBG, and I'm like, dude, like this game is trash. You know,
your brother's a saint because that game is trash.
It's the OG.
I'm like, dude, the game doesn't load. You know, like half the buildings aren't even there, and you died already. You know, it's like everything's glitching. I'm like, how do you play this game?
They fucked up so bad with that game. I don't want to say.
Yeah, I mean, I played pub before I played Fortnite, so like
I mean, yeah,
I was like
yeah,
OG
it's kind of
player,
everyone had to. Everyone had to.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah,
I think everyone
they really messed it up. You know, and Fortnite's smart.
That shit was too buggy.
Yeah, Fortnite's smart.
Fortnite is genius.
They just jacked all the IDs from Apex, everybody, and they just made it on their own and said, "Fuck it." You know?
Yo, Fortnite, the only company I think, the only gaming studio company, whatever, that's ever patched or fixed a game date of patch coming out.
Yeah,
I think it was the last patch. Something happened. Something was whack, and instantly it was fixed. That should never happen. You always gotta wait like days or even a fucking week.
Yeah.
Like, oh, sorry guys, it's gonna be like this for a minute. We're getting the fix up. Nah, Fortnite. I thought I heard like they have like 1,000 people just in like development or something, or like they have some kind of like farm of fucking like
I believe it.
Engineers.
I believe it.
Just for fixing. Yeah, of course.
And they listen to like
sense.
players, so it's cool. Like they like vaulted a gun. Like so they took it out forever.
Was it
and,
the
like,
drum?
bitched,
What was it?
Like the drum gun.
Yeah.
And then they brought it back. So like it's
our one buddy is a big Fortnite streamer. He's really good, and homeboy is always posting videos and stuff. And it's so funny the trolling he does because he just plays with what's good. Because he is good, but he plays what's good because he wants to fucking win.
Yeah, of course.
So like when Drum was crazy, everyone's giving him shit for playing Drum, and he's just trolling all these motherfuckers. Like,
yeah.
What are you gonna do about it?
Hilarious.
You gonna beat me or what? Like, it doesn't matter.
No, streaming is fun. I gotta start streaming. I stream for a minute, but
you gotta.
Yeah,
You would be a killer, dude.
Sometimes I just want to like play the game, you know, and I just like, you know.
I feel that.
You know, like I just want to like.
But I mean, you
talk
also got a
shit.
personality too, though.
I do, but I'm more scared about the shit I'm gonna talk with my friends than
Do it.
you know.
Just
like,
fucking do
it.
it.
But
It don't matter, man. Just do
Yeah.
it. I'm committed now to getting you set up to stream.
I can get you guys my boy, by the way. He plays on the Knicks, Mario Hezonia. He streams. He plays Fortnite.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I'm sure he'd love to be on here. He's in
Fuck
streaming.
yeah, that's awesome.
And he's really good too.
Well,
He's better than
it's funny
me.
because that's what this started out as. It started out as because both Charlie and I were streaming all the time, and now we've both kind of stopped. Like,
Yeah, and focus more on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a commitment. Like, it's a commitment. You know, you gotta like make sure you don't look like a bum. You know, like have your stream right. You know,
100%.
not cuss that much.
Well, we both
I cuss a lot too.
on the,
you know, and there's kids like all the time.
Oh, that's
so I'm like,
you make
Can't
that
worry
shit
about that.
not mature.
Fuck that.
but then
Exactly.
I feel like, but then I feel like I learned the F word when I was like 8 years old. You know, so I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe I was raised
Yeah,
different.
exactly.
But
Dude, these
for
little
me, it's
kids are
like-
saying worse shit. Don't you worry, man. Are you kidding me?
know? But I just feel like on Monday I went back to my school, my elementary school, and I gave a speech. For like
I saw that. That was awesome.
Yeah, for like 45 minutes, and I was like, "Don't cuss, you idiot!" You know, like don't let it
Don't
slip.
curse,
you know?
don't curse, don't curse.
Yeah, just because like you get passionate, you know, you just start talking about something. But
Yeah, I saw you did some self-defense stuff. That was awesome.
yeah, it's like some basic stuff. It's like hard to teach jiu-jitsu when you don't have a mat. But I just sort of like some
100%.
hand fighting. I didn't even know that that's
Yeah.
considered jiu-jitsu, but it's like self-defense.
No, of course, man. Yeah, hell yeah.
It was
That
cool.
OG like Gracie self-defense shit is still.
It works.
It's still it's legit as shit.
Yeah, it is. Like people talk shit about it, but then I'm like, I mean, the real jiu-jitsu still works, but like for someone that doesn't know
100%.
anything, like sometimes I realize, like I'm just like jiu-jitsu is so complicated, you know? It's
Yeah, it's complicated
It's
as fuck.
insane, you know. For someone that doesn't know anything to watch a video and try to do it, it's impossible, you know. It's
I mean,
just like,
I don't know anything
Yeah.
about it at all.
It's
I'm
just
just
Me and
like,
Charlie have been friends for a long goddamn time, and I'll
Nice.
talk about it all the time. But you can't even like just from hearing someone talk about it all the time. You won't get it. You won't fucking get it.
it's way.
I just don't want to get
honestly,
sweaty and slippery. Sorry.
I hear you.
Stop
That's
me.
fine.
It's so hard. It's just like I don't know. Like all the time, I'm like, dude, why do I do this? Like what's wrong?
It
with
is
me,
hard
you
as
know?
fuck, but it's like I can't
It's
imagine
rewarding,
what my life
you know?
would be like without
For sure.
it.
It's a challenge every day, and like no matter how good you are, someone's gonna do something to you every day that you have to like solve that problem. You know, he's gonna put you in a
Yep.
shitty situation.
100%.
It's kind of like gaming, you know. I feel like, but I'm not as good as gaming. I'm horrible at gaming. I'm like a blue belt. Okay, like you know.
That's fine though, man.
Yeah, I'm like a purple
That's
belt.
fine.
You know, at Fortnite. I mean, I was better at other games, but it's just like. No matter how good you feel in the game, like some fool's gonna come out of nowhere and just murk you, you know. And I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah, but and I think that type of like that instance, that scenario, that situation is I think what makes something fun. If
For
I
sure.
was just like the absolute best at whatever video game,
That's not that
that
fun.
shit would get it would get boring. Yeah, and like
yeah.
you know, like for instance, like most of my jiu-jitsu game are heel hooks and like a lot of leg locks and stuff, and I'm kind of the only person that really does that at our school,
You're that guy,
except
huh?
for like one or two other people. Yeah, I'm that piece
You're
of
that
shit.
guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I would be DQ'd from any IBJJF.
He's got the rocket launcher, just running around, just blasting fools.
Exactly.
You know?
I'm that piece of shit with the rocket
only,
launcher.
o-
Yes.
Only explosives, no guns.
Exactly. But like now other people are starting to catch
Pick
on,
it up. Yeah.
and I'm like, well, there goes my advantage.
Yeah,
I
for
guess
sure.
I'm
It's-
fucking getting shit on now.
So I was in Puerto Rico like 2 weeks ago with like some of the
Yeah.
Danner guys and Craig Jones and Mo, and like I learned like strictly helix for 10 days, and I was like, holy shit, I thought I was good at this, but I didn't know anything. You know, I didn't know
Nah,
anything.
dude.
And
Well,
they
that's
taught me
why
a
like
lot.
I think that's why there's still a. We're going back to jiu-jitsu talk, Charlie. I'm sorry.
I figured you guys want me to just leave you alone now?
No,
You're
no,
fine?
no,
No,
You're
no, it's
great.
all
You
good.
sit there.
We're coming back. I got some.
There-
I
there's
got some
still,
gaming questions I got to answer over here.
Oh yeah,
There you
he
go.
posted a thing on his gram last night, like
Question
ask
and
questions
answer.
and stuff. There's still a stigma with leg locks in jiu-jitsu, and I think it's because like a lot of the older heads who didn't do
They
it,
don't understand it. Yeah.
they don't understand it, and so it's just, instead of like learning it, it's like, well, that's dirty, that's cheap. Why would
Yeah.
I learn this?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, especially you do pro tournaments too. Like you have to learn them because all those motherfuckers are doing it. And it's all legal.
You gotta know
So it's
everything.
like,
It's like playing
have
Fortnite and
to.
saying, "Yo, screw that guy. He's sweaty for building." You know, it's like what? You know, it's part
you
of the
gotta
game.
do it.
You know,
It's in the game.
yeah.
man.
It's
You
part
are
of the
doing
game.
so good at relating the jiu-jitsu shit we talk about back to video games, and I'm
But-
so impressed. It's hilarious.
But it is, dude. It's literally like that. You know, it's like people get pissy for like attacking the feet. It's like, dude, it's literally
Yep.
half your body.
You gotta do it.
You know, it's.
I don't want to boast, but I was kind of because I came to my teacher, my professor at blue belt. But after like a couple years, I got promoted to purple under him.
Mhm.
But no one there was doing any leg lock stuff when I got there.
Yeah.
And over time, just because I would just keep bugging him about it, he finally was like, "All right, fuck it, we're doing heel hooks."
Yeah,
I was like, "Yeah."
yeah. I'm the captain now.
Exactly.
at me.
I am the
Look
heel
at
hook
me.
now.
Well, dude, I straight up the day he gave 3 of us in a night got promoted to purple belt, and on that night he's like, all right, we're gonna start doing heel hooks now. And I was
Nice.
like, yeah. Give me that rocket launcher.
That's cool.
But while we're talking about this jiu-jitsu stuff, I saw you and Humula are doing, what is this everyday parada? See, now I'm talking white boy stuff over here. Everyday parada stuff. I donated to the Kickstarter. I'm really stoked to get that 5-panel.
Nice.
What y'all doing? Just starting a nice doing like line of just jiu-jitsu lifestyle enthusiasm shit.
Yeah. So I'm actually not like part of it. So that's
Oh,
all
really?
Humble. Yeah, I just promote it
Oh, okay.
hard. So everyone thinks I
Yeah.
own it, but I just promote it hard. So yeah.
Oh,
it's
you're wearing a
basically
shirt right now.
I just wear all the free stuff I get. Like it's just like all over my room. I just get like, look at this, just like.
I thought that was an Audi logo.
It's like someone
Look
gave
at
me someone gave me free underwear. I'm just like, okay, I'm just
That's
gonna wear that,
hilarious.
you know. So I just grab.
It must be so
grab
nice to be an
shit.
influencer.
I was talking to this with Gabriel yesterday. I was like, dude, there's no point to buy like basic shirts and like just clothing in general. Like there's like I would never go buy like a normal T-shirt. You know, it doesn't make
Dude,
sense to me.
Seriously.
You know, it's just, but yeah, it's just like a lifestyle brand, everyday pohada. Basically, it just translates to like everyday hard work, everyday hustling. And it started with jiu-jitsu, but it's
It
like
can go to,
you know,
it can be into anything.
yeah.
That mentality
it's
can
getting
be
big.
into anything.
So yeah, you guys can check it out. It's some pretty cool
Hell
clothing.
yeah. Oh, I did it, baby. I can't wait. That 5-panel is fire.
Yeah, I think he's doing a great job, like getting to like the newer streetwear, you know, like connecting with the right
Oh,
people
that
that
Supreme
that
look,
like
yeah, yeah.
understand it, you know, like the box logo, the 5-panel instead of making like a regular
Yeah.
like New Era hat. So
Yeah. New era is dead.
I think he's doing a. Oh, that's right here.
Yeah, you're fine, Charlie.
Bang.
There it is. I can't wait for that hat. I did that $100 when I got the hat, the shirt, and the canteen.
Nice. Yeah, we
I'm
got
stoked on
that.
that.
Where's my canteen? It's like somewhere around here. I got the bag. I just got shit laying
shit.
around all over this place. So, but I got my Pride
There you
Daddy
go.
crystal. Just that positive energy.
Oh, there you go.
Shout out Spencer. We tried to get
That's
him on
hilarious.
gaming too, but he couldn't do it. He even got on Xbox.
It's not for every. Well, it's funny because gaming is becoming more acceptable and more mainstream,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
you got everyone fucking gaming, but it's still some people just don't want to play video games.
But
It's
also,
fine. I don't
but
give a
also,
shit.
I've realized that like people think that you have to be good at gaming to stream, and like that's not the case. You know, people are
No, you
just
just gotta be cool.
A good personality.
Exactly.
You gotta be.
all
That's what
it is.
that's what I'm telling you,
Yes.
Edwin. You could be huge.
I'm on it. I'm trying to get Spencer on there too. It'll be cool. He got the whole setup.
funny,
You got the Xbox. You got Astros. I think like Taco Bell paid for his whole setup, but
That's
he
hilarious.
just couldn't get into it. So, but
That's
Still not
hilarious
eating Taco
shit.
Bell, but that's cool shit.
we'll try again.
I fucking
But,
love Taco Bell, man.
I do not.
Let's switch over to let's talk about shit coming out because right now there is mad shit.
There's so much coming out. Edwin,
So
do
much
you
coming
do you follow any of like the upcoming game news, or do you just pretty much stick to like Fortnite and whatnot? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
does
like,
anything catch
kind of.
your eye?
Like, yeah, not really. But I just saw that like Modern Warfare is coming out. Right?
yeah, that
Yeah.
looks ridiculous.
I'm
I'm
excited
like,
about that.
wait, does anyone know? Is that a fucking reboot or is that just
No,
what is
it's
he
a-
doing with that?
It's a new iteration of the Modern Warfare series.
Yeah,
Yeah, but in the trailer for it, wasn't Soap dead? And they showed him in the trailer. I don't know. I haven't played Modern Warfare in like a decade, so I'm also kind of behind on that. But yo, that trailer looked dope.
It looks dope.
I was a big
It looks
Modern
super
Warfare
dope.
fan. I love Modern Warfare, and actually our
Oh,
blue
yo, Fast Modern Warfare, amazing. First Modern Warfare was one of the best games ever made.
and our
straight up.
blue belt from our gym, Chance Glasgow. I'm sure he'll watch this when I post his link. He's one of the original founders of Infinity Ward, and
Wow.
he created Modern Warfare. So
That's
Yo, Chance,
ridiculous.
if you listen to this, come through. we want to have your experience.
Absolutely.
He's retired now from the gaming world. He's doing like some VR stuff. But yeah, you guys should get him on here. Actually, if you go to Modern Warfare 2, the shotgun I think has a GB272 like Easter egg in there on the side of the gun.
really?
All the guns have it.
That's funny.
It says BJJ on
That's-
it. So
rad.
it's on Reddit. If you guys just Google it after this, you guys can check it out.
That's
But
funny
yeah,
as
we
shit.
used to
So-
get all the games signed by all like the people that made the game, and Homo used to have all of them.
That's
And he's
dope,
like,
man.
"Yo, what is this?" You know, I'm like, "This guy created the best game of all time. Like, you don't get it."
That's so funny. And he doesn't
It's
get
just-
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
remastered is fire too. I've been playing that a little bit as well.
Yeah,
the Modern
sure.
Warfare 2 remaster. It's pretty good.
I think that's one of the
Oh,
best
yeah.
games ever. So shout out Chance,
Yeah.
he killed it.
That's funny.
It was cool. I thought he was like kind of like bullshitting when I first met him. He's like, "Yeah, like I made the game, you know." And I'm like, "What do you mean, you know?" And he's like, "Yeah, like I like
Yeah, right.
like
Uh-huh.
yeah." So him
He
and
has like
Seth-
whatever, man.
So him and 7 other guys used to live like in this house in Studio City. This is like 8 years ago, and they literally own Infinity War together. So pretty wild.
Was he a blue belt when he told you this?
White belt. I think
Dude,
he's still blue belt.
like,
He's
dude,
like a
shut up!
10-year
You're not getting
blue
your
belt.
promotion.
He's like a
Wait, what do you
10-year
think? This
blue
is
belt.
cool.
Chance, we need you to train, bud.
He's just, Chance is out here just trying to get promoted. He's like, oh, I made Call of Duty. Can I get my blue belt?
He's like,
Dude,
nah, son, you gotta earn
honestly,
it.
he used to train all the time. He's a really good friend of mine, and I've known him for 10 years. I didn't see him for like 7 years, and I was competing in Barcelona, and he was there for like some gaming convention, and then he came
That's
and watched
hilarious.
my fight. So he's a good friend. He's a cool dude. So shout out
Chance,
to
get
him.
back
Funny how
into
that works,
jiu-jitsu, man.
He's training still, but I think he just doesn't train that often. But
Oh, word.
yes, we
Word,
need him
word,
back
word.
in LA for sure.
They dropped I don't know if you're still into Pokemon, Edwin, but they dropped the release date for Sword and Shield November. It's like November 15th or something. That's
Yeah.
I'm fucking stoked for. I still love Pokemon.
That's the new one on Switch, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm
I gotta
so
get-
excited for
I
that.
gotta get a Switch again. I gave it to my friend.
Yo, it's like straight full open world, huge map, crazy new shit. They're bringing back Pokemon Stadium for it. There's like a new mode where like you can make your Pokemon giant sized for battle.
Oh,
It's
wow.
all fucking it looks ridiculous. Yeah, it looks ridiculous. Yo, you got to watch the trailer, Charlie. It's
I'm down.
it's
All right, I'll check it out. Yeah.
it's insane. Like, cause like, so in Pokemon Go, there was for raids, there was a giant Pokemon. You all just spammed, attacked it. It was bullshit, but like whatever. But they're bringing that aspect into the game where there are raids now. So it's a giant ass Pokemon. It's like you and like 6 people attacking this Pokemon. You're not spamming bullshit. Like it is still turn based. You're attacking it, and then you have a giant Pokeball that you throw at it. It looks fucking. I'm stoked.
I'm down.
I'm like giddy as shit for it. I don't know. It looks way different and cool.
I have a friend that he loves all that stuff. Like he's on the Switch all day. He just plays like Super Smash and Pokemon and all that stuff. So I'm gonna have to consult him. Maybe try out a couple games for sure.
Here's the thing, man. A lot of like the people who play Pokemon that are like super into it don't like the newer stuff. Like they don't
Yeah.
like it's they're because like I don't know. There's like Pokemon elitism that I'm not about. Like it's like kind of, I mentioned like I was playing Let's Go Pikachu in my Destiny clan. And this one dude was like, "That's not real Pokemon." I was like, "Fuck you! It's not." What the fuck you talking about? It's not real Pokemon. Whatever is real, it's real to me. Like you fucking dork.
No. Gamers take everything seriously. So
Oh,
for
so seriously.
So seriously.
Everyone's so sweaty. It's just like, it's almost like telling people, like, whoever your favorite, athlete is, like, oh, that athlete sucks. And like, no, man, he's
They get
awesome. He's my
they
athlete.
get
It's the
pissed.
same thing.
They get pissed.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
pissed. So pissed.
Yeah, I respect it though. They got passion.
Passion. It's passion. It's some
Yeah.
kind of passion. As long as
Did
they're not
you-
making you feel bad, I don't give a shit.
No, yeah,
So,
yeah.
One thing I'm really looking forward to that's coming out, and actually we'll get a reveal in 2 days, is that new Marvel MMO that's coming
Oh,
out.
I know. Yo, the
Talking
Avengers
about
one.
The Avengers one, yeah, it looks super dope.
Wait, we do
Apparently
know
it
it's
take-
an MMO.
Well, it's like an MMO kind of style. So it's I wouldn't say it's like, it's an open world kind of like, it takes place where like the Avengers, like in between, like in the Avengers, like that gap or whatnot after the snap has happened. We
Sure.
don't know a ton just yet, but it looks, the reveal is on the 10th, so in 2 days from now.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
So
fucking stoked on that.
I'm real stoked for that. I'm gonna put so much time into that and Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 for the Switch.
Oh, for sure. Oh yeah, 100%. That's like. Have you ever played Diablo, anyone?
Yeah, I played a little bit. Yeah,
So this is kind of like
Similar.
like Marvel Ultimate Alliance is like the
That's
Diablo.
cool.
Yeah, it's like Diablo but with Wolverine.
I never
Exactly.
watched. I never watched any of like the Marvel movies. I watched like 1 or 2. I don't know why. Like I need to get into
Some
it. I feel like I
some
would like
people-
it.
One of our best buds is the biggest comic nerd I know. He has thousands of comics, and he doesn't really watch that shit either.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's 6 of one, half dozen. Some people are into it. Some people are. I really liked them. I thought it was.
I love the fucking movies. That's
somebody who works in the industry.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Dom and I both work in the industry, but like, I love just watching it from like a fan perspective, and then watching it again and being like, okay, now how the fuck did they do this?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like 90%
Exactly.
green screen, but still, it's impressive.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, no, I respect it. Well, we have like a student. He works at DreamWorks, and then like he does like some like he made what movie was it?
Yo,
and
that's
to
funny. Imagine
train
having a
your-
gym in LA, and you're like, oh, one of my students does this. He built this. He made this. He's in this.
But
that's
dude.
LA, dude.
But
that's
it
so
is.
funny.
It's crazy. Like through jiu-jitsu, you meet all these cool people, and like everyone's kind of like trying to be cool with the professor, So like
Oh,
you should-
yes.
it's like, yo, come check this out,
Exactly.
And then so
Exactly.
what's the movie called? How to Train Your Dragon? Is that what it is?
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
a good one. Yeah.
Wait, tell me you had this dude come in like flexing on he made he like was on How to Train a Dragon because
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, he was like an animator, and like I went to
That's so
DreamWorks
funny.
one day and I saw like like I went through like his whole like daily routine and he
Yo.
was like it was really cool.
He's like, "Yo, professor, I made How to Train a Dragon. What's up?"
But it's crazy because like his job for like 8 months was like how like this one flag on a building moved with the wind. Like that was
Sure.
the only that was
Physics
like
physics is intense.
and I was like, that's the only thing you do. And he's like, yeah, like just a flag moving in the wind. I was like, wow, like that's insane, like just all
That's
that
fucking
work.
wild.
So it makes you appreciate like, holy shit, man, like a lot of people work on this movie.
Oh yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
easy.
you just see the
animations.
credits. You just all the special effects, or
It's
visual
like-
effects
it's
in the credits.
fucking 100
Yeah.
people.
He was on the
It's like
credits.
5 minutes
so
just for
I
that,
was
yeah.
like, so
It's
he
a
was,
fucking-
he was
That's
a big
cool.
time.
Today actually, it's June 8th for those that are gonna be kicking in when this goes live. Star Wars Jedi: The Fallen Order new trailer. Did you see
I saw
gameplay
that.
trailer? Did you
I
see
saw
a trailer?
that. I saw that.
Ooh, I did not know. I haven't
Ooh.
pre-ordered. I'm stoked for it.
I haven't pre-ordered yet, but the gameplay trailer came out. It looks good.
I saw
It
that.
looks good.
That's Respawn, right?
Yep, Respawn. You got some wall crawling in there. You got some and you got there's like at one point he has to like traverse over this like, what the fuck is that word called? Trevine? Is that what it is? Like a fucking point to point, whatever.
Ravine.
Ravine. Thank you. Trevine, ravine, whatever. I know.
Traverse the ravine. Trevine.
Fuck you. So he like uses the force to pull over a vine and like jumps over it. And I was like, okay, this is great. It looks good.
That's stoked. I've been looking forward to like actual good Star Wars games outside of Battlefront because the game still not
Battlefront
as
got
fun.
so boring so fast.
I feel like
Oh, yeah.
I feel like they just ruined all the Star Wars games. I feel like the OG one was the best one on Xbox.
Yeah.
It's like
Was it
EA
Xbox?
was like,
Like
Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah, it was it wasn't cross platform, but it was on all platforms. But yeah, the OG Star Wars Battlefront.
like the OG one though. I'm talking like 10 years ago. That one.
Yeah, that was
like
that was
the
on first Xbox, and Xbox 360 was the second one.
Yes, that was a great
Yeah.
game. But I feel like the new one was like kind of, I
It
don't
was
know.
just boring. It was just a Call of Duty esque game
Yeah.
with lightsabers and blasters.
I
That's
played
what
it for like
was.
a week and I never played it again.
I think
Yeah, I
all
mean,
of us
you've-
played it for a
you've
week.
Yeah.
You've explained all
Yeah.
of the Star Wars games since then.
Yeah. And I'm a big Star.
Yo.
I love Star Wars. I'm a
Yo,
huge Star Wars fan.
fucking Force Awakens. Well, not Force Awakens. What was it? Force Unleashed. I love that game.
Really?
I love Star
I
Wars.
never
Force
played
Unleashed.
it.
It was terrible. It was bad, but I loved it. I loved it.
I like
That's
bad
with
games too sometimes.
Star Killer, right? Yeah, bad games are good. It's like what's that one for Xbox? It always comes out. They just released a new one. It's like you're a cop, like a metal cop going around. Not RoboCop. It's like
You're a metal
Crackdown.
cop? I don't know.
Crackdown. You heard about that? It's supposed to be like an open world, kind of real shitty game, but it's apparently a lot of fun. I've never played it.
I'm trying to
but-
remember
Some
old
bad games
games.
can be fun.
No,
Some bad games
no,
can
they
be fun.
can. I'm trying to remember. I used to play like a really shitty game that I loved. I can't remember, but there was definitely quite a bit of them.
Oh, for sure. But I loved Force Unleashed. That game, the story made no goddamn sense. It was so bad. But whatever, That's the thing is like, especially if you have some nostalgic like piece to it, like it just being Star Wars.
That
I
makes
was
it
like,
so
done.
much better,
There's lightsabers, done. I'm good.
Yeah,
Which is probably why I even gave the new Battlefront so much time.
100%.
Yeah, just because you get to play as those characters. Like, this
100
is cool.
yeah,
And then
easy.
you play as the characters. It takes you like all match to get the one, and then you die in 10 seconds. And you're
Easy.
like, what? I didn't even get a chance to do anything. What the hell?
Yeah, dude.
But
But also, yeah. Speaking of crossplay, though, the new Modern Warfare is full crossplay.
That's huge.
oh, that's right. You're saying that. Yeah.
yeah. That's huge.
It's literally it's any minute now that everything is gonna be full crossplay.
It has to be. Yeah, I mean, it does take away from like the sales, I guess, but just like,
I don't know though. I
it
feel like
doesn't. I
people
would
are
say it
still
would
gonna like
add.
their shit.
yeah, like
I think that would add sales.
yeah, like
Yeah.
at my house, I have like 3 Xboxes and a PS4 and a PC.
Yeah, 'cause
just so I
it's-
can
it's
play with
like-
everybody, like different games.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just like mad annoying, But it's cool now that you can crossplay. But it was a great excuse for me too when everyone was like, "Yo, play Fortnite with me." I'm like, "Oh, I'm on Xbox." They're like, "Oh shit, I'm on PC," but now
Exactly.
I don't have that excuse.
Exactly.
And everyone was
That's
just
just done
bombing
for you.
me. So yeah,
You just be like, oh, my internet's down. Sorry, I can't.
I made that mistake putting my
But you're online.
Epic Games on my Instagram story one time.
Oh,
You
yeah,
you were
no.
smart. And I saw you posted about a couple weeks ago, and you blurred everything out. That was smart as shit.
Oh, I was playing with my boy, and like he plays on the Knicks. He's like an NBA player, so I was like, I didn't know. But then he started streaming, and everybody knows his gamer tag now, so it doesn't matter.
Oh
But
shit, people are gonna find you. People are gonna find you now.
I mean, I don't care. I don't mind playing random people, but sometimes people just like I'm already
Well,
not good, so it's like you can't be. I can't be carrying you, So like if I'm carrying you, there is a big problem.
There's a problem. Yeah.
There's a big
It's all
problem.
about that content, though.
Yeah, it is.
Once you start streaming though, you could set up all of your like gaming stuff that people have to like request to like play or request to add friend or any of that shit.
I like that
because you gotta like even like I'm not big. I have a couple thousand followers on Twitch, but like in no way do they are all of them ever watching me. Like the most I get is like 10 a stream. But sometimes like people hit me on they'll just message me on Xbox, just message me. I'm like,
that's dope though.
No.
That's cool.
Well, it's not always good messages though. Like it's usually just like shit.
They talk shit.
Yeah, talking shit or just being creeps or whatever. But that's the territory,
It's just me making accounts
it's just
and sending
Charlie's
messages.
over here making mad other accounts, just like spamming me with some bullshit.
A lot of people
throwing shade left and right.
A lot of people challenge you like, "Yo, 1-on-1, bro, 1-on-1 me," And I'm like, "Chill out, bro."
Yo, I had that happen once.
IRL.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
So actually, no, I'm sorry. I had that happen twice. I had that happen in a video game, and some kid on Instagram the other day, a blue belt, challenged me.
you
Straight up.
I had that every day, dude. People challenge me.
I'm sure
I had a thing.
they have to.
I had a thing with FIFA last year. I played like 20 people in a row and I beat everybody. And I kept putting out my Instagram story. I'm like, next.
Nah.
Who's next? And then some guy almost beat me, and I beat him in the most bullshit way. And then dude, I got so lucky. I got like a penalty or something. And then he's like,
a lot of
rematch,
streamers
bro.
do that. They'll invite their like audience and shit to play with them.
That's cool.
It's an interesting thing, but like that's too much for me.
Yeah.
I know that's what Upshaw does. He makes like custom maps and has people like
does he
queue up for what? Yeah, he's done it a few times. Upshaw's our buddy who plays Fortnite professionally.
He's
a
like
good guy.
They're
makes a
really
living
good.
on
Those
Fortnite.
guys. Yeah, I put on like Fortnite Creative, you could do like this 1-on-1 thing, and I was playing with these kids. They're like 17, 18 years old. Like it was like 8 people, like everyone's a solo, and you just go straight and you try to kill each other. I played for like 50 minutes with these kids. I didn't get a single kill. I got one assist. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like I couldn't get like a bullshit kill, like one.
Yeah.
These kids are wild. So it's just like, I'm good on the 1-on-1s. I feel like I excel at being a support shooter. So
A good team player.
I'm a good team player. I'm a teammate. It's just I'm not a selfish guy. So I'm proud of that.
That's all that matters. Wait, Charlie, you mentioned to me before you played Metro Exodus for 10 minutes and turned it off. What's that about?
All right, so talking about bad games. So I love the original the Metro series. So
I never
like
played
the
Metro.
Metro 1 and 2 are pretty good. I think this is the 4th one in the series, Exodus. They're all right. I mean, it takes place, in Russia, and the whole thing is like there's nuclear war and everyone's forced underground. And so because of all the nuclear war, all the fallout over top, there's, monsters have been created, and like you go to the surface, and like there's a survival element to it where like you have a gas mask and you have a timers, and when all your gas masks run out, like you die and so forth. But so like being having like good story and good voice acting is a really big thing for me, and especially that's the one thing I have to say about Days Gone is Days Gone, the voice acting and the story was really good. It's kind of hokey as it kind of was. At least like I was engaged. Right. The voice acting in the story and just like the whatever the people use to like force the story along is like, hey, you main character. How could you leave your wife, my daughter, alive over there? It's just like, oh my god,
so
it's just like
I hate
that's
that.
so bad.
It was just bad. It's just like I played the opening cutscenes. I did I got to the point where I could go into the open world again. Yeah. And it's just like I don't have time for this. It's just like it's the story and the voice acting is just terribly bad. And like some people really like that. I mean, I could see that, but for me,
it's like soap opera
I got
shit.
too much.
Some people like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like I got too much other stuff to deal with. Like I'm not going to sit here and spend another 40 hours playing a game where it's just cringeworthy the whole time. But so that was what that was about. So
that's funny. I'm not good with. I don't know if you ever told you this, Charlie. I'm not good with embarrassing moments in media. If like I'm watching a TV show or movie and something embarrassing happens, I have to like. I can't look, or I have to like change or something. Like that's why so me and my girlfriend's name Mallory. Edwin, me and Mallory just started watching The Office in the last like 6 months. I never watched The Office. And I realized
so many cringe moments.
That's why. When I was younger, I couldn't watch it.
I hate The
Office. I couldn't watch it. I like it now. Now I've matured a little bit out of that. Like I can't watch it. It's cringy. Yeah. But I tried watching when I was younger, and I was like, "This is garbage. I don't want to watch this." And I realized now it's because it was too cringy for me to watch.
I mean, I like it like episode at a time. Like I can't watch it like as like like the story. I'm just like, this is like wow. It's like a waste of time.
That's
almost,
what we watch it. We watch it. Yeah, we watch very few episodes at a time.
I'm a big Game of Thrones fan, so it's like I think after that, all shows are ruined for me.
Have we talked about Game of Thrones yet on here, Charlie?
We have not.
last season?
We have not talked about the last season. I mean, I'm going to throw a picture in Discord too. But luckily, I was lucky enough that I know one of the cinematographers from the last season of it, and so when my wife and I got married, we took our honeymoon to part of Ireland. I have family in Ireland, and so he took us around the set, and there's all these photos that are nobody's allowed to have cameras and whatnot except for like people who are authorized, and we got a photo of ourselves on the Iron Throne, which is pretty rad.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty
I want to pop
dope.
it in the Discord in a second, but yeah, it was awesome. I was a big fan of that show, and we need to talk about it.
Well, I don't think we have to do like a whole fucking thing on it. Plenty of like internet fucking critic nerds have like wrote dissertations. I'm gonna say this. I enjoyed the ending. I'm not saying it was the best. It could have been better, probably. That doesn't mean that I didn't find it enjoyable. And like, was there questionable writing stuff? Was there like, could they have gave us a couple extra episodes to like hash some shit out? Maybe. But like, I don't know. I'm not gonna like, I've straight up seen people say like they wasted their entire last 10 years watching Game of Thrones because of this. And it's like, yo, you should relax.
Yeah, there's no way. That's a cool photo.
Yeah,
she's obviously the queen of the relationship,
Yeah,
so
obviously.
she got to sit in the throne.
That's awesome.
Bless her heart.
That's awesome.
Bless her heart for allowing you at the beach right now to run back to your place you're staying to do the podcast. Amanda,
she
is
gets
a
it.
fucking
She
saint.
understands.
Yeah.
She's a literal saint.
Yeah, I feel like I liked the last season too. It was fine. It could have been better, but it was.
Yeah. Well, it was also difficult because the season before that was fire.
It was unbelievable. Like the season before that,
Fire.
those last like 3 episodes were insane.
Yo,
Like,
Battle of the
I was
Bastards was
like,
one of the greatest things I think ever shot.
ever, yeah, for sure.
Straight
So,
up. Especially for TV, dude.
and honestly, what show does end well? Like I watched Dexter for 8 years, and then my guy became a freaking lumberjack. I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Bad, I
Lost,
thought did a good
Dexter.
It's just
Like-
like Breaking Bad was good, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
It
some
was.
people like the Sopranos ending. I didn't like the way Sopranos ended. Like, yo, like, how do you end a show that's been on for fucking years? Like, how do you do
It's
it?
hard.
It's
yeah.
really hard, honestly. But I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I don't like ruin it. For
Regardless,
anybody.
R.I.P.
I don't want to ruin it if nobody's seen it. But if
Nah,
if
fuck
you-
them. It's on television. They're good now. It's not
been
like
out for a
Endgame.
long time.
People
Like,
cuss me
it's-
out, and I was like, dude, I put a freaking Instagram story in caps lock that said "spoiler alert." Okay, and then the next video obviously spoiled it. It's like your fault. It's like, did you really just spoil it for me? I'm like, that's your fault.
Did you not look, you ding
Did you
dong?
not see?
Yeah. Dude? You
You
can't.
have to click through it.
Dude, we're
Exactly.
we're in 2019, dude. If you're not watching a popular show with like the current episodes, then you're tripping.
Yo, you
So-
should have responded with, "You're a bad fan for spam clicking through my Instagram story, son."
Yeah,
you should
yeah,
have been
exactly.
looking at every story,
I like
and
that.
then
I like
clearly
that.
you were
I like
just
that.
spamming.
I like that. I'm gonna use that next time. I like that.
You're a bad fan. Bad fan of the kid.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones. I feel like they did a good job.
I like, regardless of people's liking it or not, I'm just sad because it's over. Like, the show I've watched
Well,
for so
me
goddamn
too.
long.
I watched
It'll
the
be the
season
prequels.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm sure the prequels will be good.
It's
Obviously, like, now I don't give
Yeah.
a shit, but like, I'm sure
Yeah.
I'll care when it gets closer to it.
It's like
Obviously,
The Hobbit. It was like.
that's
was
what I'm
like-
worried about. Kind of, like the Hobbit. The Hobbit.
I didn't really care about
problem.
The Hobbit. It was cool, but like
100%.
yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings much better, but yeah, agreed.
Yeah, for sure.
Charlie, at the beach, did you bring trivia questions?
I sure did.
So,
Awesome.
Edwin, I don't know if you saw, but we do a little trivia thing with our guests.
I haven't, but hit
We're
me.
gonna do.
It's gonna put you on the spot.
Okay, let's do it.
It's called Dom vs. the World. I think I'm losing right now, right?
I don't know. I don't have the winnings right now. But either way, we can. You have a chance to pull ahead. Either
I
way,
think I'm
Dom.
losing against our guests. We've done it with like 3 guests so far. I'm almost positive.
And we've done it longer than that. I think we started it with Lady
Really?
Desiree. Yeah. So it's been. I think this is like the 6th or 7th time we've done it.
I don't believe that. There's no way. I have such a
I
bad
don't know.
memory.
This is episode 24. We're almost
Charlie,
getting to
you're
a
so
year.
handsome.
So
Thank you so much for being the perfect co-host.
all right. So essentially, Edwin, how this works is, so I'll ask a question, and there's going to be multiple choice, or it's going to be true false. Could
Okay.
be either one, and I'll say which one is this, and I'll go through a list of like answers, or whether I say it's true or false, And then you get a chance to answer first, and then Dom will get a chance to answer, and then I'll give the answers at the end of the at the end after we've asked them. There's 10 of them, so it goes pretty quick.
I feel like I'm gonna butcher all of them, but let's
it's okay.
get it.
No, here's the bullshit. I'll tell you right now. I don't have a PlayStation. I don't play PlayStation. Charlie always throws in mad PlayStation shit. So
I do.
I don't know anything honestly, and so let's just do it.
It's okay. Our last guess is, like I said, a big mobile gaming guy, and I think I beat him in the mobile gaming trivia, which was hilarious.
That was good. I've had so many responses from people saying they loved that, so that was.
I don't know
great.
much besides like 3-4 games, but let's run it. Let's see what we got.
You know what? We can have fun with it.
I guarantee you, you're gonna get more than you think. This happens every time.
I hope so.
It happens every time. All right. So question 1: in the video game Pac-Man, what is the name of the orange ghost? Is it A, Clyde?
Wait, what? They have fucking names?
They have names.
Fuck.
Is it A, Clyde, B, John, or C, Blinky?
This is fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna go garbage. I'm gonna go C.
Okay.
I'll do A just to be different because I don't know. I have no idea. Was it Clyde? Was A?
Clyde was A. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's do it.
All right. Who are the original creators of Ratchet and Clank? Is it A, Ninja Theory? Is it B, Naughty Dog? Or C, Insomniac Games?
I'm gonna stick with C. I'm just going C all the way through.
I'm gonna go with A again. Because
this is how it's gonna work, right? This is not gonna be like one of those things. You know, one of these days I'll have to make this where it's like all like B or something like that. It'd be hilarious. Sorry. True or false? Resident Evil 4 was originally meant to be a Nintendo GameCube exclusive.
False.
Same. Wait, the question was it was meant to be an exclusive?
It was meant to be. So originally it was intended to be a Nintendo GameCube exclusive.
I'll say false too.
Yeah.
All right.
That would be fucking suicide.
Yeah, that'd be insane.
Okay. Well, they did one with Zero, Resident Evil 0, I think is what it was originally. Anyway, so before Super Smash Bros. Contained Nintendo characters, what was it known as internally? Was it Smash King, Dragon King, or Fighting King?
Jesus.
Fighting Kings, plural.
Did you just like look at the dregs of information on the internet for this one? Because I have no idea.
You'd be surprised, yes.
I have no idea any of these.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the first one.
All right.
First one was Smash King.
Smash King, Dragon King, or Fighting Kings?
Let's do Fighting Kings. I'll do C. Flip flopping,
All right.
C and A.
Flip flopping. All right. True or false? The retail disc of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 only comes with the tutorial. As in, there's no game. There's just a tutorial.
It's so ridiculous that I'm gonna say true.
I think this one's false. I don't. That is.
It might be a trick question.
All right.
He's done that before.
I have done that before. It's pretty funny. All right. In the game, The Walking Dead Season 1 by the Telltale Games, who is the protagonist? Is it A, Clementine? Is it B, Lee? Or is it C, Sean?
I actually know this one. This is the first one I definitively know.
I'm going to go with Sean.
I'm sorry, boss. It's A. It's Clementine.
Clementine. Should have went with that.
Wait, protagonist. Okay, yes.
All right, so correct the hero, not
yes.
the.
I got
villain.
scared for a second.
What is the title of the song on the main menu in Halo? Is it Halo, Unforgotten, or Unyielding?
This is so fucking funny because I love that fucking like.
I love that song too.
No idea what the fuck.
I'm gonna go with B.
Halo, Unforgotten, Unyielding.
Mm-hmm.
Unforgotten sounds pretty good. Yeah, I'll go with B too.
In the Half-Life series, Gordon Freeman's signature weapon is a gravity gun, a crowbar, or a pistol.
I'm going pistol.
Crowbar.
True or false? In Rocket League, you can play basketball.
True.
Dude, I've not played Rocket League enough to answer this.
How have you not played Rocket League?
I don't know, man. False.
I know I got that one right.
All right. And the final question: what company did Bethesda purchase the Fallout series from? Is it A, ID Software, B, Interplay Entertainment, or C, Raven Software?
Oh.
I'm gonna go B. I'm just guessing at this point, to be honest.
I think that one's A. I forgot that Fallout had a software, or they had people before that. We'll find out.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys bullshit questions.
Was that your answer, Dom? A?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Here is the Dom. Can you keep count? Because I only have one hand because Archie's asleep on my lap.
Yes.
Okay. In the video game Pac-Man, what is the name of the orange ghost? It is indeed Clyde. So Dom, point to you.
Woo!
It's Clyde, Blinky. I forget what the other ones are.
That's hilarious.
But-
What a dumb.
but Blinky-
Why even name them?
Blinky, Pinky, and something else. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something funny. All right, who are the creators? The original creators are Ratchet and Clank. It is indeed Insomniac Games. So point to Edwin. It's tied up.
Whoosh.
All right, true or false? Resident Evil 4 was originally meant to be a Nintendo GameCube exclusive. That was indeed true. So you both got it wrong.
Oh damn.
Before Super Smash Bros. Contained Nintendo characters, what is it known as internally? It was Dragon King. You both got
So
it
we
wrong.
both got that wrong. Damn.
Jesus, Dragon King is horrible.
What the fuck were they doing?
Yeah, it was
Terrible
called
idea.
Dragon King, like the Ring of Fighters or something.
That's so dumb.
Terrible.
So dumb. The retail disc of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 only comes with a tutorial. Correct. It is true.
I
So
knew it.
point to
That's
Edwin.
dumb. Why would they do that?
Dude, it was too ridiculous. It had to be. That.
Yeah. Who is the protagonist in the game The Walking Dead Season 1? It is Lee, not Clementine.
What?
Lee
I
was
was wrong?
in Season 1. Clementine's the protagonist in Season 2.
Oh my god. That's
So you both got it
fucking
wrong.
stupid.
Okay.
Sean is actually the antagonist.
That's hilarious.
I
I guess I'll leave places to do.
Yeah, it's good. I definitely recommend it. What is the title song of the main menu in Halo? Believe it or not, it is Halo.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
Jesus.
But the other two, Unforgotten and Unyielding, are also songs in that series.
True.
In the Half-Life series, Gordon Freeman's signature weapon is a crowbar. Points to Dom.
Ooh.
And Rocket League, you can play basketball. Absolutely true. Point to Edwin.
Dumb.
And which company did Bethesda purchase the Fallout series from?
Wait, this might be the wait. 1, 2. Edwin's winning on me by 1 point. Is this the last question?
This is the last question.
Ooh.
Get it
It
wrong.
could be a tie, or you could run away with it. Which company did Bethesda purchase the Fallout series from? It is Interplay. Point to Edwin.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Let's go.
Oh, Mister, I'm gonna get this shit wrong over here. You beat me.
So kids, just guess, and you
Stay in school.
Yeah, you might still win.
Fuck it. Good.
That was
good
fun.
shit, Charlie. Those were tough, man.
Those are
That was
really
the-
tough.
I think those are the
I
toughest
had
questions
no
you've done.
clue.
It was getting tougher and tougher to find these questions because I'm realizing I'm running into like
The same shit.
Same
the same. Well,
questions.
it's like I try to do a lot of research, but normally like I have a default set of things that I go to just in case, and I realized I had gone through all of them already. So I was like,
Dude, you guys
quickly
are
as we're
asking ridiculous
talking-
shit. Like, who was the wife of Gabe's
I
in
can't do
marriage?
That was
Yeah.
insane. That was insane. That was tough.
Fuck yeah. Well, I mean, hey man, it was tough. You pulled it through, baby. Good shit. The kid,
tough and you
the kid
won.
wins again.
Should we answer some questions that I got on my gram?
Oh yeah, yeah.
About
Let's
yeah,
see what
go
you
for
got
it.
from the gram.
gaming ones.
How many did you get? Did you get a bunch?
I got like, I don't know. How can I check? I think I got like maybe like 100.
Shit. Okay, well, we're not.
top five.
Let's do top 5.
I'm gonna do like one word answers
Okay.
you go.
for like maybe
That's
like
easy.
a couple of them. And I'm maybe like only the gaming ones. It's just too much, right?
me and you can talk about jiu-jitsu after on the post show. Charlie's gonna go back to the beach.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Expectations for new COD. We already talked about that. It's gonna
Oh
be
yeah.
fire.
Yep.
Fortnite. Yes, best game. It's the game we're playing right now. Let's see. Apex.
Love it. I love it.
You
I
guys
still
love
love
it.
Yo,
Yeah, it's
new,
alright.
new character just got announced. I can't wait.
Oh,
I don't really like it because people they paid all the streamers to play it, and then when they stopped,
yeah, they did.
When they stopped paying them, the streamers stopped playing it. So I'm like, that's kind of
Yeah.
whack. I don't like sellouts.
pay to win.
Where can we hear the podcast? I don't think it's live, but we're gonna post a link.
Yeah,
Yep,
and we'll
it'll go live on Tuesday.
yeah.
There you go. There's a lot of jitsu stuff.
You can save
Fortnite
those. We could do a
again.
couple of those.
They're just like random.
I think that was good. I think that was good shit. That was cool that you got responses and that
Super Smash Brothers, and which character would have the best jujitsu? What do you think?
Fuck. Probably Solid Snake. Solid Snake's a military man. That dude's doing real life combative jiu-jitsu.
I'm gonna,
Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff. Yeah,
I'm gonna go with
Jigglypuff.
Kirby.
Yeah, exactly.
um,
That's funny as shit.
let's see. What else we got here? There's some crazy. Does Jitsu make you a better gamer or vice versa? Yes, I believe they connect with each other. They're both about problem solving and performing under
Concentration.
pressure.
Yeah. Fuck
I
yeah.
feel like the end of like the battle royale. That's like being in like a championship match. I'm like
Yo, for
my
sure.
palms are sweaty. I'm like I can't fuck this up. My team is like
Mom spaghetti.
yeah.
Once again.
So yes, definitely.
That was a good one.
Um,
That was a really good question.
Yeah, that was really good. Let's see what else we got. These are all.
Let's throw one more out for the peeps.
Let's do one more. Said, I don't know. They're pretty much all like repetitive questions. The new shotgun and how trash it is. Yes. Fortnite, you messed up. You took the pump out of the game. Ruined the whole
That's the
game.
combat shotgun,
Yeah, what are you
I'm
doing?
Sure, I'm sure they'll fucking.
What are you doing?
That'll get
Let's
changed
fix it. Bring
instantly,
it back.
Fuck yeah.
But that was
Cool, man.
good.
Thanks for adding those in. That was dope.
No, of course.
And like I'm excited for all the people that come through, new peeps. Like
Jiu-Jitsu.
if you're listening, and you like jiu-jitsu, you like gaming,
Definitely.
check us out. You could find us on the Instagrams at og.podcast, on Twitter overachieversp, our website beingoverachiever.com, which where you can listen to all the episodes. This one will be there. We also got a Patreon. You can find me at Ashley Pastrami and Charlie at Vivash, and don't forget to check out. Obviously, those of you that know Edwin, you're already following. But those of you who don't and you want to check out the kid and his dope jiu-jitsu and hopefully new gaming shit coming through there more often.
Yep.
At Edwin Najmi on Instagram, and fuck yeah, Edwin, thank you so much for coming through, man.
Oh,
I
of
really
course,
I'm gonna
thank you
appreciate
follow
it.
you right now.
Thank you
Edwin.
guys.
Check you out.
Yes,
Charlie,
sir.
thank you for coming through, Mr. I'm at the beach right now. Still coming through with the podcast, baby.
That's a big
Yeah,
commitment right
buddy.
there.
This is we're almost at a year doing this podcast, so
True.
it feels
Nice.
like we're committed at this point.
We're
so.
committed.
What episode is this?
This is 24.
24, 26 would be a year, so we got one more month. That means
One
our
more month,
giveaway
baby.
is going to start soon.
That's
Oh
good.
yeah, we're gonna have a year. That's right. You know what? Let's throw that little. We're gonna throw that little thing there. At a year, episode 26, you're gonna hear it. We're doing another giveaway, everyone. This one's gonna be. You know what? I'll hold out what it's gonna be. I'll hold out. You'll find out what we're giving away come soon. But
Yeah, you just got to follow us on Instagram. You find
you
out
gotta
real
keep
soon.
following. All right, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for listening. Oh yeah, I just wanna ask you some jujitsu stuff. Really,
Sure.
now that the post show is free game, you can do whatever the fuck you want in the post show. So now that
Cool.
Charlie's out of here, for those that don't know, Charlie's at the beach. Charlie's going back to the beach to enjoy. So what's next for the kid, man? What you got going on?
I'm not sure honestly. I'm just working on my academy. I'm trying to compete soon, but
Yeah,
I might be competing soon in a couple weeks. But just trying to get back in shape. I was injured like the whole year, and
I was
like
gonna say, what was your catch people up? What was your injury you had going on? You had a leg thing, right?
yeah, I tore my ACL. I didn't have surgery,
man.
but like I had to rehab it for like 5 months, and then I came
Man.
back. My last super fight, I got hurt the week of the fight, and I still competed, but then I didn't train for 2 months after that. So I basically didn't train for like 6 months out of like the last 8 months. So
Damn, dude.
trying to get back in shape. That's probably why I've been playing so much Fortnite because I haven't been training.
Yeah,
Just been on the
True.
grind. But yeah, trying to get healthy. Opening my own business, so just like a lot of things at the same time. But I feel like I'm
Yeah.
figuring it out and I'm getting healthy. So excited.
yeah. I
for
mean,
that.
whenever you post your workout shit, it looks grueling. It looks absolutely terrible.
Yeah,
It looks
I work
so
hard.
rough.
Like I feel like for a couple of years I kind of like fucked around, but now I'm back.
That's
Gotta,
fine.
gotta
I mean,
put that
like,
work in.
you know, especially and like once you you're like I said before, like, you know, you're like at the high level jujitsu, like your workouts are gonna be more intense. Like I go to the
Yeah.
gym for an hour and a half. I do like what the fuck ever. So like, well, I mean, it's a little different than when I am competing. Obviously, it's a little stronger, or not stronger, but a little more intense. But still, when you're at that upper level of jiu-jitsu or any real sport, or you know, you're an athlete, your workouts are fucking intense.
No, definitely. Yeah. So yeah, been putting that work in.
Fuck yeah! You guys got a opening date yet for the school?
Not really. Not. I mean, we're almost ready. I mean, the gym is ready. We're just waiting for the city. Just if
Oh, word.
anyone's ever opened a business and they've dealt with the city, you know how much of a pain in the ass they
It's
could be.
fucking
But
terrible. Yeah.
yeah, but the gym is ready. Everything's ready. We're just waiting to install the mats. So hopefully like another week.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that's perfect. I'm
yeah,
trying to come out at the end of the year to LA, so I would love to. I love to pop in.
yeah. Come train. We're gonna have an Xbox in the lobby with the TV.
Uh,
Get
that's
some
funny.
gaming in. So
Fuck yeah.
yeah, it'll be
Yeah,
cool.
my teacher's a black belt under Ricardo Almeida, so like
Oh,
kind of
awesome,
family. Yeah, I know that
awesome.
Flavio he like does all fucking
Gracie
doing
Boss
construction in
stuff.
the backyard.
No, it's all good.
New York construction baby doesn't stop for anybody.
So you're in the city or?
Yeah, I'm in Brooklyn. Yeah, I
Oh,
go
okay.
to Williamsburg Mixed Martial Arts. Who Professor Roger Mamedov, who's black belt under Ricardo Almeida.
Nice, very cool.
Um,
I
part of
was
like
just in
the.
Brooklyn. One of my really good friends lives in Brooklyn now. He doesn't do jiu-jitsu though.
Oh yeah, tell him
I
to
was
come
there a
through,
couple
dog.
months ago. Yeah,
I do
I left
jujitsu.
my wallet there. I'm day on my flight in Brooklyn. I had to get it Ubered to the city.
Dude, get out of here.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was like, "Yo, bro, I'll see you next time." And he's like, "No, bro, you're gonna see me sooner than you
Sooner
think."
than you think.
Yeah, he's like, very well. I'm like, "Oh shit." Yeah, I
Damn,
love New
kid.
York, man. I kind of wish I didn't open a business so I could go live in New York for like a year and just experience that. But
You can always come through, man. You
I
can
come
always
through all the time.
through.
I have really good friends. I
Yeah.
always come for like a week. I love New York. So,
It's pretty crazy. There's actually no Gracie Baja in the city.
well, that's like a, it was like a,
Kenzo won't let him.
it was like an agreement. Yeah, like back in the day, like
Yeah,
a
of
handshake
course.
agreement that like Henzo wouldn't open anything in LA and California, and then Gracie Ball wouldn't open anything in New York. So that's why like there's
Fair.
no Henzos in SoCal.
Yo,
So-
those like deals like that are scary as fuck.
Yeah, they are. So
Like when
it's
you think about the old heads, like those old heads. That's why like when there's fights or any of that shit between like the old heads, people are like, oh, what this bullshit. It's like, yo, those dudes are
They're
fucking
OGs.
They're fucking gangsters. Like
for sure,
you have a day job, you go 9 to 5. Those motherfuckers have been doing this their lives. Like
they don't fuck around.
like when
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit with who was it, Half and
Uh,
Ricardo's brother Flavio, when that
wild.
shit happens,
Yeah,
everyone's
people
like,
are asking
oh, what
about
the
it. I'm
fuck?
like, yo, no comment.
You can't. That shit
Yeah.
is like literally backdoor OG gangster shit. Like
Mhm.
you gotta remember these motherfuckers used to actual dojo storm. We joke about dojo storms and like, oh, like I'm going to my friend's academy dojo storm
Yeah.
hashtag, right?
No,
These
yeah, that's
motherfuckers
real.
used to actually beat the shit out of each other. Like, what the
Facts.
fuck,
Yeah,
That's
They were
interesting. I actually never even thought about that. There not being a Henzo joint out in California. That's wild.
yeah. I mean, there's
Because when
one
I go
like
visit,
Sean
I just go
Williams.
to I go to Gracie Baja, Culver City.
Okay.
What's his name? Sorry, I forgot the guy's name. I haven't been there in like a year and a half. But whenever I would come out, I would just go there because
Nice.
I don't have a jiu-jitsu connect out there.
Yeah, yeah. Now you do. Come train.
Now I do, baby. I can't
Yeah.
wait. I can't wait to
Yeah,
get the you California guys. You guys, I don't know how you do in the gi in the heat all the time. Like
It
here,
sucks.
yo, we
horrible.
go from 4 gi classes to 1 in the summer.
Yeah, we have the AC on, but sometimes it's just like it's wild, man. But
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, man, that's awesome. Like, that's cool. You're getting in shape. Can't wait to see the next thing. Can't wait to see what the kids doing next.
Thank
You're
you.
always fun to watch.
yeah,
Again, thank you for coming on. And
of course, thank you. We're gonna have the Twitch going on soon. I got my
Can't
guy to
wait.
help me out.
yeah, you can't, look at that. Look at
I haven't
the
got a
best hair in
gaming-
jiu-jitsu. At me on this. You got to do it.
I even got a gaming chair sponsor. Look at this. This is the only
You're
man in
ready.
jiu-jitsu.
You're
Clutch
fucking ready, dog.
chairs. Shout out. Thank you for the gaming chairs. I know they're
Dud,
pissed I haven't been
dud.
streaming, but it's all good. We'll get on it soon.
It's gonna happen. We're gonna help. We're gonna get the kid going. That's
Yes.
gonna be a wrap.
Yes, we need it. The world needs it.
All right, y'all. I want y'all to enjoy your weekend. This coming out Tuesday. Well, you'll know it came out when it comes out.
yeah. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for having me. I had a blast. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We talked some smack. We talked about gaming. We talked about a little bit of jiu-jitsu. I think it was a fun episode. So I think you
Hell
guys will
yeah.
enjoy it.
Peace, y'all.
See ya.